Alright guys, this is going to be my Magicka Warden build for the Elsweyr patch. This build is going to be for CP, PvP mostly. It can work in no CP, but I've played it most in CP. We're going to put 64 points into Magicka. This is just going to give us the best results for damage and healing, and I feel like we don't really need the extra health. And we're going to have Thief Mundus. Currently I have on Shadow, because I was testing some things. But for this build it will be Thief. We are running the Bloody Mara, new Bistat food, and we are going to be running Vampire as well. And these are our unbuffed stats. You can just pause the video and look at them if you like. As for gear sets, we're going to be using light armor, all in pen. Our monster set is Thurvokun. The big pieces should have Tri-Enchants, and the small pieces should have Magicka Enchants. I haven't quite set that up yet, but if you want to min-max, that is what I recommend. For our second set, we are running Bright Throat's Boast on the body. This is going to give us a lot of Magicka and a lot of Magicka recovery, which is nice for just if you're in a outnumbered situation and you just need a little bit more Magicka to heal or whatnot. And for our third set, we're going to be running Necropotence. This will activate when we have a pet out, which should be 100% of the time with Betting Etch. It's just going to give us a lot of Magicka. The reason a lot of Magicka classes and me personally are stacking into Magicka so much is because on Magicka, when you stack Magicka, it will give you more damage than if you stacked spell damage. And I'm also running all spell damage, 1 protective, 2 triune. If you want to run Tri-Food, which you can, I would recommend 2 arcane, not triune. That'll just be too much stam in my opinion. And then we're running Lightning Staff, sharpened with Berserker enchant, and we're going to be running Sword and Board, powered one-hander, sturdy shield, and you can use Drain Magicka or Drain Stamina Poisons, whichever you really feel you want. As for skills, I am running on my Lightning Staff Deep Fissure. This is going to be for our burst, Shock Reach for the stun, Blue Betty for the not only purge, but the major sorcery buff and resources over time. Here I run Screaming Cliff Racer for more burst, or if I'm in a group and I feel like we need more pressure, I can use Bugs. Bird of Prey for the minor berserk and the movement speed when we need it, and Northern Storm just as a very solid alternate. This is going to give you damage, it's going to give you a snare, it's going to give you major protection, increase your max Magicka. It's just good all around. As for the back bar, we're going to be running Harness Magicka for a shield and a little bit of Magicka return on the defense. We're going to be using Elusive Mist as a CC immunity rather. You can use Race Against Time and get rid of Vampire if you want. Both are really solid options. I just prefer Elusive Mist because it gives us longer CC immunity. We're also going to be running Ice Fortress for our resistance buffs and minor protection, Living Trellis for our burst heal, and a side heal if we're just getting hit while it's up. And this patch I'm using Crystallized Slab. This will do a lot of damage once you're fully buffed up. You can use Shimmering if you want. The extra ult is very, very nice. Both morphs are really cool. Just this patch I decided to test the other Crystallized Slab morph. And I'm going to be using Healing Thicket as an oh shit heal button, just in case we get low. As for the CP, I'm just going to go through this very quickly. In green we have 56 Warlord, we have 49 Arcanist and 46 Tenacity, 40 Befoul, 23 Tumbling, 56 Shadow Ward. For blue, we have 72 Elfborn, 64 LA Expert, 25 Spell Erosion, 66 Master at Arms, 9 Staff Expert, and 34 Thaumaturge. And for red CP, we have 56 Ironclad, 50 Resistant, 56 Thick-Skinned, 34 Light Armor Focus, 37 Hardy and Elemental Defender. And as for our stats buffed up, we're going to use Betting Etch, pop a pot, get our armor buff. Alright, and here are the stats buffed. 47k Magicka, 32k max HP, 12.5k stam, 1.4k recovery, and for Berserker, 2.2k spell damage with 39% crit. I believe that goes to 44 with Thief. But that concludes the Magicka Warden build I'm using for this patch. If you have any suggestions on how to edit it, any tips or comments, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.